For sure. What's some of the things that you learned like from customizing the shoes early on, like that kind of translated to your brand today?
I would say making sure everything quality. Like with customizing shoes, you gotta first of all make sure the coat's quality and just how many layers you paint on and stuff. Like it's a lot that go into it. So by the time I started clothes shit, I kind of more hands on with like, oh, this need to be like this and it gotta be like that. You feel me? Like
For sure, for sure. Well, let's get into upper echelon, man. Like, what what does upper echelon mean to you?
so to me, upper echelon I mean having the highest level of worthiness. Like if you look at a lot of my pieces on like my shorts, on some of my joggers, like they got that message on there, like that in the everyday world, you know, upper echelon refers to having the highest level of worthiness. So that's something that I like. That's a message I like to put out on my clothes and just my brand. Period. Like just so people wear it and they feel like y'all like. And that's why I make the type of pieces I make too. When you go out, when you put on a jacket like this and you going out, you feel like you that nigga, you that. If you a female, you feeling like you that, you that big. Like so, I try to make pieces that resonate with that message. That makes sense.
For sure, man. Kind of explain like the piece you got on now, like you know what I'm saying.
So this piece I got on now, racer jackets. I dropped these
Definitely
a couple months
quality
ago.
too. By the way, man, I'm just putting you on.
This
And for them now.
when I say this shirt right here, they call it the Lord Kills T. I just dropped this shirt yesterday. Uh, and what else I got on in my brand? Then I got on the hat. Got this on. We got it. And show the hat. But shoot, I say like DPD, like the message behind this piece. If you go on my website and look at the Racer J collection, it gonna have at the top champions. And what I said champions never stay down when they defeated. So I kind of want to kind of stick with like a good message, but also dropping something that hard with that'll go with the racing scene. So I try every piece. I try to put out like some kind of message with it, even if it's just some like not no deep message, but just some kind of message with it.
For sure. For sure. Like you in the racing, you in the cars, or like what was the inspiration with the the racing theme jacket? I know that was kind of like a high bar to go for with the quality and stuff. Like you know what I'm saying. So just talk about like finding that, developing it, finding who you were gonna work with, stuff like that.
So I say I seen a Gucci jacket. They were like a motorsport type of jacket, and I seen that, and I really like that. Cause I'm not really into racing and stuff like that. So that jacket, that Gucci jacket, was kind of like my inspiration for like what I wanted to do with this jacket. But it took me like so I graphic design all my stuff and then I send it to my manufacturers and let them actually bring it to life. But it took me like 2 weeks to figure out like what exactly I wanted on the jacket. Like for like I had to make design for all these patches. I had to make the design for that. Had to lay the mock up just for the jacket too, and where I wanted the placement at, where I wanted this at, where I wanted that at. Like that was like a 2 week process just doing the graphic side. Like, and usually I can make a graphic in like an hour. Good. I done design for other brands and myself, and I made stuff in like an hour. But when I designed these jackets, it took me like 2 weeks to just like I felt like oh shit, like okay this it like. Cause it actually a lot of different versions I had designed. I ain't even like showed people, but it was a couple different versions before we just like sit in like okay I'm gonna do it like this. The manufacturing process with it, I had to get a sample first and just kind of go from there with checking out the quality and the size and all that. The sample took about a good 3 weeks to make. And once I got the sample back and I seen it, the quality was good and stuff, I'm like, yo, this a go. Like,